Here's Lively coming down the floor after the pass went off the backboard. Blake Thompson returns tonight. He puts the ball down and kicks to P.J. Washington. 4-3.
Dog fight playing against this team. Nice pass, Luke. Better pass. Better pass.
Washington open three. Yes, sir.
Got to take something away from a team.
Let's go. LaRavia lost. Blake Thompson pushes the tempo. Finds P.J. Washington spotting up. Three is on target.
Gonna get a screen.
Dallas running time. Luka faked the three, made the pass. P.J.'s open. P.J. hits it. Timeout Memphis.
On job, Wembanyama free to fire. The triple away. Doncic the rebound. Leading the break. Paul nipping at his heels. Outside. What a pass. Washington. Oh! That was beautiful. But look at the starters. 4 of them in double figures. Klay Thompson, off balance three. Lively the offensive rebound. Washington triple.
1 of 2 on that trip for Nurk. Was 4 points last night, 7 rebounds. Only 18 minutes. P.J. Washington rattles into 3.
Oh, he's great. He can move his feet. He can block shots.
Doncic short, long rebound. Washington, he's not shy. Got a 3.
We've got a 1-point game. Minnesota's made right now. That 3 is looking like it's back to where it was 4 years ago.
Quick answer. Washington from deep. Feels like they're in quicksand. Backdoor out of the timeout. Irving kick. Washington gets an open look, and he hits a 3.
He was the runner-up to Mark Daigneault as the NBA Coach of the Year.
And he got an extension.
Both deserved. Yes. Open 3. You'll love to see it. P.J. Washington Jr. You know, some post-ups for P.J. Washington Jr. was a really key component of putting Oklahoma City's defense off balance last year on the playoffs. And, of course, he hit a bunch of threes in the playoffs last year, too.
This Mavs team without Luka Doncic, who led the NBA in scoring last year. Boy, P.J. Washington wasting no time.
Lively, the 7-footer, trying to guard Shea away from the basket.
As P.J. Washington still feeling it here in the first quarter. That is 11 points.
4 points for Butler. Irving, one of the most skilled ball handlers in show business. P.J. Washington. A triple for Washington.
In this building, 27. It's ridiculous. Rhythm bounce, and the 3 ball is good.
We'll see what the read is here for Dinwiddie. Floats it out to the corner. Washington, just his 3rd made corner 3-pointer of the season. He's got 10 in the quarter, 16 for the game. Washington from Kyrie for 3. Dinwiddie and Dallas content to take some air out of the ball here. Now Lively comes to screen. Washington, contested corner 3 is on the money.
Shot clock under 10.
Show your hands if you're Deontay.
3, up and good. P.J. Washington and Will Hardy.
He got 3 seconds to do something with it.
P.J. Washington gets it back off the wing. The 3 and they continue to fall. That's 8 triples made in the quarter for Dallas.
Following was Tomani. It rolled off the iron into the hands of Washington. Luka outside of Washington. Good 3-point shooter. He drilled it in transition. Now switching off onto Dinwiddie is Walker. Dinwiddie sees a double. Jump past Washington. He's already hit a 3. And he drills another one. Luka checked by Avia. Off into the corner, P.J. Washington, another splash. That's his 3rd hit of the night from 3-point range. Luka will take it one-on-one on Kamara. He is helped by 2 defenders. Over to P.J. Washington for 3, and he knocks down his 4th triple of the night.
His professionalism, Chris, and he's only 25 years of age still.
Early 3-point lead for the Wizards. And that changes with P.J. Washington in the corner.
With your defense and making it easy with deflections and forcing some turnovers.
P.J. on a catch-and-shoot 3, laces a triple.
But it leaves Dallas with only 2.6 to shoot. And it's through the defense, finding Washington, sidesteps at closeout, and hits bullseye.
You know, whenever
That's really disappointing. Here's Dinwiddie finding Washington. Straightaway three. All's well that ends well. Run a lot of action with Lively out front tonight, and the Clippers doing well to deny those dribble handoffs. They finally got something cooking here. A three-point try. That Clippers are 16-12. You know, last year Dallas and LA played in a 4-5 matchup with the Clippers 4 and the Mavs 5. And if you look at the standings right now, the Mavs are 4 and the Clippers are 5 in the West. Corner three, Mavericks on the board. 3J Washington hits it. Grimes, good dish. The defense all focused on the rolling Derek Lively, and wide open for 3J Washington to hit from the corner.
He's not 14 and 10.
Yeah.
You'll take that any day, but he should be 20 and 10.
I agree. He's a tantalizing talent, which is why he was the #1 pick in the draft.
Play threw it away, but got it right back. He was looking last time for Lively. This time he's looking for 3J Washington.
He gets you a bucket.
He's 4 for 6 tonight, 9 points.
Seems to always be.
Corner three on the money for P.J. Washington.
Lively with the offensive board. Irving on the baseline. Washington got it.
Has it blocked away as he hits the deck. Here comes Thompson, who's regained that three-point shooting stroke, and this guy has really picked up the three-point shooting. Yeah, because that has certainly been a contributing factor. Thompson tied up. Gafford's got it. Lost the handle, able to trickle the pass across to Washington Jr. Marshall jumps the pass out to Washington Jr., who connects.
From beyond the three-point stripe.
Yeah, missed his first 8 the other night as PJ looks to answer, and he does. PJ Washington. That's the 4th turnover there by Sacramento. 5 points off of them so far for the Mavs.
And that was something they actually did great in LA. They did not turn the ball over a lot.
Man, PJ Washington.
Turnovers here in the last little bit. Already 5 now in the beginning of the game. Washington freezes the defense with a pass, fakes, and drills another one.
Kings as a team, 1 of 5 from behind the arc. Meanwhile, PJ Washington, we've seen him have big games in this building before.
And then smartly dribbled it out of traffic inside to shoot it from the outside. Tap out rebound by Gafford. Swing to P.J. Washington for a three-pointer.
It's a make-or-miss league, and man, was he sensational in his homecoming in Sacramento. P.J. Washington drains the three.
Between he and Luke, those two guys will man the basketball.
Grizzlies their largest lead of the game. Washington, step back three, money.
So his numbers matching what he does when he starts for this Dallas team. P.J. Washington, Reeves got it in the face. On the open shot, he'll drain a triple. Timeout taken, L.A.
Lakers just hanging around, but they're going to have to find ways to get stops because Dallas, they have life here.
Washington 3 over Hayes.
Too easy.
When they needed them both, coming off a scoreless game a couple nights ago in Houston. Grimes, corner, wide open three.
How many times did we see that shot by P.J. Washington last year on his run?
I don't think Ayton has done a good job really making himself a part of this game yet. We know how dangerous he can be.
For three, Washington, yes, sir. Seats for Soldiers night. There's been some magic in the past on these nights. Here's Dinwiddie, fights PJ, yeah, baby! Corner three, Dallas, they lead it by 3.
Final shot's going to belong to Grimes, who's got the last 7. Does he go to Gafford? Nope, mid-range. Yeah, nobody accounted for Prosper. Wide open. Dinwiddie now uses ball watching.
Dallas controls the opening tip. An explosive thrust by Kyrie. A pass to Dinwiddie. A shovel to PJ for a 3J Washington corner hits. Rebound Kyrie. Maverick lead 12-7. Here's a stop and pop. 3J Washington. And Dallas has equaled their biggest lead of the game.
Hornets buying minutes with Mark Williams on the court with 2 fouls. They're going to get him out of there soon. Moussa Diabate has gone to the scores table. Hey, PJ gets a friendly hometown roll.
Dallas, it's almost, you can understand it with Doncic missing so many.
P.J. Washington lines it up, puts in the three. Washington's first three-pointer.
Oh, nobody wanted to take that open three. Neither did Kyrie Irving either. That's a guy that could knock down that three. It's P.J. Washington. And penetrate that zone defense of the Mavericks.
And P.J. Washington Jr. from the outside is now Dallas's leading scorer.
Ronald San Antonio pulled away late in that game. They'll have highlights of both those games. And a look ahead to the finale tonight on ABC, Lakers-Warriors, Steph versus LeBron.
That was a 124.4 last year.
I still feel that he had incredible on Collins.
Open three, PJ, bullseye.
Gafford never left the paint again. Unreal. That was P.J. Washington who popped it away from Z. I said to you while we were away, maybe that's the biggest surprise of the night. Washington points off a turnover. 106-105. Zion with a bucket. And Posey, P.J. Washington. 4-point lead Dallas. Man, he doesn't bring it down with one. Klay Thompson on a little step back. Coming up short, but he's going to give him another try. And Washington takes advantage. They got their biggest lead of the game at the wrong time for the Pels. P.J. Washington.
And that's the thing. When Kyrie Irving gets that basketball up,
Washington, he's had the hot hand and he gets it again.
When he gives that basketball up, you have to allow P.J. Washington the opportunity to go one-on-one.
From the foul line, Kyrie Irving to forecourt. Puts it to Klay Thompson into the corner. Down it goes for P.J. Washington. Dinwiddie against Simone Fontecchio. On top it goes to P.J. Washington. He triples. Kyrie Irving to forecourt. Cross court to Washington for a long gun that goes.
George, he was totally invisible.
We're just underway in the fourth, and the Pistons are up 6 here in Detroit. P.J. Washington fires topside and fills it up.
You know he can ball. Tell me.
Kyrie for three again. Kept alive by Edwards, tipped by Olynyk, secured by Klay Thompson. Stepping into a three, and it's on the money for P.J. Bluffing a three, Washington bobbled it on the drive. Gathered possession of the ball. Hook pass by Edwards into the vacated area, and a corner three is on target for P.J. Here comes Bruce Brown. Blocked by Kyrie Irving. And Omax grabs the loose ball. He's got Kyrie trailing. Dinwiddie spots up. Gonna swing it on a bounce to Washington. Nails the corner three.
Butler scored 20 or more in each of his first 3 games as a Warrior. Only 2 other Warriors have done that. Wilt Chamberlain and Kevin Durant. There's P.J. Washington hitting a three.
Made the deal. Hats off. This Warriors team picked the direction. Is it his words? We picked the direction. We picked the course. And Butler kind of firmed that up. We're going for it.
Largest lead of the game for the Warriors.
Is that an early good night call? I feel like it's like a 5 p.m. go to bed. I mean, I don't know if it's 2:16 go to bed. I mean, that's an early call.
Making the first, missing the second. Dinwiddie has come back in for Dallas. Edwards, Washington for three, and he can do that too. Obi Toppin now in his last 2 games, 8 of 11 from 3. After he had struggled from the three-point line, and P.J. Washington hits.
So much confidence right now after making the All-Star game.
Well, Dinwiddie had 12 assists on Wednesday night, and that was really nice to draw on the defense and find a wide-open Washington for a 3-ball. 67 games for Detroit, shooting threes, averaging over 10 points a game, and certainly providing some leadership that has blended nicely with the young fellas on that team. Corner three out of a timeout. Nicely done by Washington. Off the inbounds play, they get it. They curl into the lane and a missed floater by Malik Beasley. 3-ball, Washington. 3J Washington connects.
Really move, as you see right there. Topside for P.J. Washington. Open three is through. The Mavericks push it, and it pays off.
P.J.'s got quite a line tonight. 23 points. Get back to it in a minute. He's got a chance to shoot a three here. Get it, 26. Reynolds home.
77-64 Dallas. Washington lines it up, and he nails it from the outside.
Thompson only walked. Outside Dinwiddie measured it. He didn't want to take the shot. Out of the corner, splash.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dallas tries to work this for the 2-for-1 at the end of the half. Three-pointer. String music. PJ.
Is that taken away, or was that just missed shots?
That's a very good point in question you asked. At a fair one. That's not a missed shot, though. That's a 3J.
Christie. Washington on the flyby from Patty Mills, lets it go and knocks it down. Third bucket here in the fourth for Dallas.
He has been public enemy #1 in Dallas since then. You hear the Fire Nico chant sometimes at Texas Ranger games, at Dallas North Star games. PJ Washington hits on a three. Marshall has been their leading scorer tonight. Shot clock at 5. Christie to Washington. Corner three is good. Just his second three-pointer, but it puts the Mavericks within 4. Now 21 for the game. PJ Washington has come alive.
Scoop to the hoop attempt by A.J. Lawson is new. And here's Davis into the paint. Finds Washington. The kind of threes you want to generate.
Yes.
The ball touches the paint. 3J Washington.
I was going to say, if you want to attack the offensive glass yourself, that'll do you some good. The Mavs are actually 19th in defensive rebounding percentages. Washington knocks down another 3. They are scorching hot right now. Kyrie's got 10 and Luka's got 24 for Dallas. PJ Washington. He hits a 3.